Greetings from the Garden of Eden. It has been a long year. A lot has happened in this year. And it's been almost a year since we first started having our dealings with the city, which led up to this SWAT raid. So there's a lot of details that are involved in this whole thing, a lot more than most people are probably interested in, a lot that are actually much more significant and of great implication than most realize. But I want to take this opportunity to share some real important information that a lot of people are interested in, and that is, what are we doing right now, what is going on right now, and what is our plan. So the city has been making it as difficult as they can ever since this began, but even after the raid. So not only have they not apologized, not only have they not made any amends whatsoever, they haven't returned the stuff that they stole, they haven't, replanted the plants that they destroyed, they haven't made any apologies, they made no amends whatsoever. But on top of that, they have been trying to withhold critical information to this case. So we personally went up to the Arlington Police Department and we filed a official request for the file, the police report, all the information that was, logged in reference to this raid. Now that's a lot of information, because what you have to realize is that every single thing the public servants do, every single thing the government does, is supposed to be on the record. It's supposed to be in the books. If they go somewhere, they write it down. If they spend something, they write it down. If there's a person involved, they write it down. So it's a pretty big police report. There were so many people involved in this raid. We couldn't even count them all. There were so many. So we wanted names, of the people that were involved. We wanted names of undercover police officers. We wanted, names of SWAT members. We wanted names of people who, authorized this. Who was in charge of this whole investigation to begin with? We wanted information knowing how much taxpayer dollars was spent on this raid. We're pretty sure that over $100,000 was spent on this completely bogus and fruitless raid. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of taxpayer dollars. Who knows how much this raid cost, but who knows also how much is being wasted. So we filed for, an official police report on that raid. They refused, they denied it. We also filed an official complaint in the Internal Investigations Department of the Arlington Police. And we filed that months ago. And according to their procedure, they said 10 days. They said from the time you file your official complaint, you will be responded to within 10 days, giving you information on what's going on, whether the investigation took place, what the results were, whether it was closed, whether it was open, whether there was, to be something happening, giving you something significant within 10 days. Well, it's been months, and they haven't given us anything. They haven't answered any of our questions. They haven't given us any information whatsoever. So they're trying to make this disappear. They're trying to pretend like it didn't happen. They're trying to sweep it under the rug. And not only that, but we've had handfuls of journalists and reporters in newspaper and magazines, radio shows. They've also contacted Arlington and asked for police reports and asked for documents and asked for information, and they've also been denied. Well, in order for them to deny that information, they have to have reason to be able to do that. And of course, even though it is corrupt, there are rules that they are supposed to follow. And so they have been trying to get the Attorney General to say that they can keep all of this confidential and that they don't have to give out any information. And so now the Attorney General has ruled that they don't have any information. They don't have any facts. They haven't put anything on the table which shows probable cause, which shows good reason to hold all this information as a secret. You know, they've been trying to say that it's going to, tamper with the investigation, with the case, with the charges, but there is no case. There should be no investigation because there's no charges. You know, the raid came here, and everything that they came here for was totally bogus, and that's all on the record. So there is no charges, there is no case, there is no investigation. So they have no right, they have no reason to hold the information in that regards. The other is that they're saying that by releasing information, you know, the employees are at risk of physical harm. And, I don't know why that would be. You know, I guess it's possible that some sort of an angry mob could, go hunt them down, at their house and, beat them to death. But, obviously we have no guns. Obviously we're not violent. We're the exact opposite of that. And again, there is no case. You know, we're not criminals. There is no charges, nothing. So it's pretty ridiculous. But the Attorney General has ruled that they have nothing to warrant that. So we should be able to get access to that information now. And when we have access to that information, it will help us build our case.